Abusa na kwa we dey akon after the election wabekasa na we yi nsem bia no. One, wakasa with regards to new force, the way forward. You say ato abana wi new force no then e be see. Ebi mo e ka say e be no political party or say there be onye no political party. Nti obe ne dan ye be di nkomo. Now, wasanso akasa e dey afa the fairness what you say. Abana ekoye no yete ye sana ba bi ye se oni puli ne gentene ade ni nyina no omo bisa no sem trefo ene na bisa nkomo ni nyina no wakasa na I feel say we are Ghanaian, I will say we tease and come away, ekosi ase na utumi take your decision what I say because as far as say e bi mo bebre na no mo ka say settings what I say ni o ye ni nyina no settings ni ade unim wadi nkomo na ordin intentions ne plan ene ni bibia abegu abonten na ye bidi ni nyina ho enkomo ba unim over subscribe to the channel no e dey amanye what I say we are na wa like video no very necessary we like video ni we are na fi watch our dwen or comment section ho ede amayen ubetimi na wa join e o ye WhatsApp platforms na ye WhatsApp channel no link no e wo video description uboso a na obe part and parcel of our WhatsApp channel no the update bia no ye de to so a wonso nsa ebetimi aka aha WhatsApp today we Dynamic TV Plus midi edenana ya Dynamic.
He's about to go now.
Abusia after election, yes no campaign. Nkofo bebre ene kasa na kwa bebedi akon Cheddar ono so abekasa. Na Cheddar kasa mu no unua ewa na emom we no ye nye ne tintintin se Indian film dabi. Ye be ne short second data e de ama wati ate na watimi ati bibia na poso na bibia aye kama. Abusia Cheddar press conference. Na a lot of things ena AC and as akoso even before the election, during the election and after the election no. And semi and akoso. But then on Cheddar enya time and address all the wonderful people of Ghana. And you know, he took this opportunity say obe address the whole state, you know. And oba you know, first off, Orika the Ghana fase. Actually say ni so bebre the Ghana for ayamanos. Isan say baby free ban no ngin need that. Say ono kra no obetumi abedu sam pempenzo we there bi. So one dan ngene ho da. But the pempi na ya na e bi mo say election results and the train ya wadi nkunim e election mu but o se there bi to ono no o define the success by how people are embracing him. Senia obaye in no time but the way ankofo accept no the way ankofo tudi na chi the way ankofo boje ne so or fa hauti ni din no eno na ma onu hu ne say at least we are making progress into a very proud o se bi mo kasa otutu skawu like what to scare gu ni ade na ocheso debi enye sika na watu egu what I say ohu ne say ni nyina na ye kwan obefa so a obema nkofo ate nka na nkofo nso ate plans a owo nka what I say because o share dem a there is no way obi abeti sa 12 pillars no and I said apostolic governance no ko obi abetimi ate but then we nyina ye way a sa resources we nyina na eboa emma ne messages no otimi spread across board emma obi ate nka.
It's been a week and some days after election. I haven't spoken apart from congratulating His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President-elect. I haven't spoken. Well, I chose today to speak to Ghanaians, first of all. I want to say thank you to all Ghanaians. I know that people were wondering what was this, what is going on, and everybody was concerned. But I want to use this moment to tell Ghanaians that I am extremely grateful for the contribution, for believing in me, for trusting in me. People might think the results is what determines a winner. But for me, a winner doesn't base on just numbers. It's based on the fact that you've been accepted, you've been embraced, you have been hailed, and you've been acknowledged. And I want to say that this very moment, from the bottom of my heart, Ghanaians have hailed me, they have embraced me, they have accepted me. And I want to take this chance to thank them. I want them to understand also that their supports will not go in vain. For the first time, I feel like the youth of this country, their voice now really matters. With all the pain and the struggles, the trials and the tribulations, it was because we needed to be heard. We needed to be seen. Our concerns needed to be respected. Once again, I want to thank all Ghanaians, the youth, the mothers, the market people, rich people, poor people, the regionals, and all people that supported this movement. I want to thank you.
Yeah, Busan for Intiano, and an aqua mediaco. Now, Orion or such as a new force, it has come to stay. But one thing I na a bit confusing, then they say, oh, the Casamono Chem was a new force, a movement. We are all hoping it's a new force by a political party, but I don't know why. Cheddar Goose as a new force, a movement. Well, we don't know. Maybe, just maybe, be a miracle and no. Obey they need. So I say, ultimately transforming new force. No, every movement, it could be a political party. Send a bear waiting to some political edge. Be what I say. Yes, because we a political party, you have some kind of edge. What I say over the independent candidates now. Only on more contesting. So we are hoping say say BC. But Ochem was a new force no ensi hwa. But Okenya Dwinsi na maybe so say Ebekaya during the campaign and I said during the 276 constituency tour no. Nkro bi so a odu a ebi o 2 boreholes. Ebi o odu otumi mo confirm so mo mfa nye farm. Guinea fowl farm what you say. Ebi o no ma okwa otumi mo duam kube. Say omunye ne farm baby odu otumi catfish and oche say ono ankasa no the philanthropic nature of him no eno no de force no e de babeko intino it's more or less like after the election no, we are going to see him more say all affecting lives what you say or ye niama ama communities because I say 276 constituencies now okomu no we hu obiara ne how intino say na when we ni no obeto ne bo aseboko na wetimi ahwe all the constituencies are okoye ne obetimi ayama omumu bia no try the best possible so obetimi ayama sankofo no even if a trasokra na try so obetimi extending a helping hand at the some of the African countries no what you say so it goes on to say look this man is not sleeping on whatever thing that he's got what you say he believes in everything now Ojidi. Also Ojidi say Nyankopon na oboa na wabedu sa level we no. Ojidi say de nyame aka fa ne ho ne bebem. And so it is just a matter of time. But ne was all ye e de boa ne man for economic freedom no ebem no. Exactly. That is exactly what he is going to do. Now let's watch this video.
I know a lot of people are concerned about New Force and what we're doing or what we're going to be doing. I just want to rest assure all of you that if you take a good look at our campaign, one of the main things we were doing was philanthropy. As you all can see, our campaign was based on us introducing things in the regions, doing the research, and to find out the capacity of every region, every constituency, and every place we visited. It was us building relationships with our own people in our own country. It started from the listening tour to the constituency tour. But through that, you can see that we created cattle farms, we created the fish farms, boreholes, we created guinea fowl farms, cassava, orange, avocado, and many more farms. We are very proud of ourselves to have created entrepreneurship during this moment. One might just look at it as a political campaign. For us, it was beyond that. You know, just letting the people know that we can do better amongst ourselves. And so I want the people of Ghana to understand that what New Force stands for is for the people. That's what we do. So partly, it's also a philanthropical movement, and a lot of people want to know what we're doing. We are going forward by helping people all over And I'm not just doing it in Ghana. I want to go beyond the borders of Ghana. But of course, charity begins at home. And that's why I have strongly started from here. I hope that this inspires and motivates the young people of this country who have strength that can do what I'm doing or can support and contribute to adding value to society.
Yes, ebusanti owie no. Osanso edituja ekrese. You know, some people think, like, some people have been thinking, me for instance, I've been thinking, say, look into say, onunkwa atwa, or share election results na. I don't know who is saying. Because I feel like, obehu say, some things are not fair. What I say. And John can say, well, another thing on the table, then they say, some people have been asking, say, who election results in the saying, what I say. And then, so who results now, how does he feel about the whole election results? No? The whole of Chimu say, it's not even about election results. No? Or no, content with even how far Wababi do. Now, Oyobia or prioritizing peace. What I say, peace and freedom. Or say freedom, you can't buy it. Peace, you can't buy it. Peace is priceless. But I never quite will be to me at all. Positions. And I say be a kasi akwa election, ye pe winner, and I say ye pe victory, and sanya money there, and bet me a sound baby But when it comes to peace, any new freedom, look, there is nothing, they are priceless. You can't do anything about it. So if you have the chance to maintain the peace, do everything possible to maintain that peace now. Or no. To we choose peace over everything. Aside seniama na course no se enkoyi se ko senyu ohuni say wo nkwa awade. And then ohun so say you politically no I say we are getting somewhere but we are not yet there. What you say? You lose our level na obeka say bia political face, you know, like bibia you okay say obetimi kra ye adwuma no akoda say bibia be fa no. Or say it gradually or gidi say you betimi adu ho. But who say you can't be breaker and you
what would people think that the results and how I felt about it? Well, to be honest with you, I feel very good because I chose peace over victory. And for me, peace is very expensive. Freedom is unaffordable. But victory can always repeat itself. So I just want to encourage all Ghanaians that I am very grateful. I am not the type that would allow anything to bring me down or anything to become a setback. I really believe that it was a moment for me to also understand what politics is within our system. You know, and I must say that our system is not fully refined. And, you know, it would take time. We need to refine the system so it works with the vision of whatever democratic constitutions. And it's not going to take one person. It's going to take the mindset of a nation and a paradigm shift that will balance the mentality of humanity. I strongly believe that we are on our way there. We have started. Please, New Force is not a political party. It's a movement. And so the movement is still going on. It still goes on. Okay, there is the political side, which was independent, is finished. But we can't stop the idea and the vision of helping people in this country and we gaining our balance of economic freedom or even economic prosperity or creating jobs for the people of this country. Now, I would also like to use this moment to thank the diasporas. I think they've also contributed a lot. The people in England, Belgium, Germany, America, you know, when I look at the crowd that was behind me, those numbers were like infinite, you know, and that's what I'm grateful for. You know, I really feel like I'm a winner because I came from a place that if one would have told me one day they will see the flag waving whilst I stand in front of it, I would tell them that is a lie. So I'm very grateful for how far God has brought me. And I don't also doubt the same God that brought me here. I don't doubt where he's taking me. I believe that there is a better future for Ghana. There's a better Ghana coming, and we can do it together. We've started, and we're moving. And let's move together, and let's build our country together, and build our nation together. Thank you all. Thank Ghana. Thank the people of this country, the leaders, the mothers, the fathers, the youth, all the people of this country. And a Merry Christmas. I love you all. Thank you.
It was also right after this, no, and media, no, and then the encounter. So the media were asking him a couple of questions, and I tell you, this guy asked my question that if I should have been there, that was exactly, in fact, that was the exact question I was going to ask. Now the guy asked, say, Alan Kojo Chirewanteng, formerly of NPP, Obeya Afafranto. Now, our great transformational plan bia, na ono so hu ne say, eno no ene agenda, ne policies are, or they be transform Ghana. Wow, fast forward, Alan and Timmy win election, no. So Alan thought of, giving the transformational plan, no, to the president-elect, no. That is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Enti Alan Koshia Mahama, ne great transformational planning na edemano. Owe no san years couple of appeal bi edemano chair say o tunifo. Emom on kase e bia de o kan nyina no onfa but then on hwemu na nkomodi die nimu no de hu behia so obefa no onfa nya adwuma. O chair nimu say ebeya anka sa one party takes all and a winner takes all syndrome no. Ebeya anka ya abolish because dwindle the growth and development of the country. What I say, country be no how we develop here. You can say winner takes all policy no or the year juma gidi. Because ubenya obia ebia o CPP o PNC o PNDC o ye good pa but obehwe no na ebia oni NDC ntino mahama ewini no ebi kra na okra bibia ye beje free nsem enya de say to me boy yenhwe omo a omo wo the capacity to work, the willingness to work na yemfa omo enya adwuma no other than the party folks no. Eno na ye na adwenkyere ena o ka edito o san kika nsem bebre edika ho but in this case journalist no question nyina was gearing towards say enti say na Alan say esi nyina ye the better Ghana is you want to say election waji atum say bibia was okay even if any okay kra waji atum say you okay. So are you in this case in the next 4 years untumi ma economic policy 12 pillars ni nyina untumi mane na dem enti wo de bekwa akoma Mahama say onhwem ne ebeboaro no onyi ne emboaro no so onyantu baby ana say obeye den.
December 7 elections, everybody in Ghana here can attest to the fact that you put in a lot of work. You were able to develop this 12 apostolic governance structure that you wanted to implement. Should you win power? You didn't, unfortunately. But we've seen Alan Chirewanteng going to approach the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama, and presented a copy of his great transformational plan to him. Which contains his vision for the country. Would you like to also toe the same line to also present your vision to the president-elect so that probably if not all the content of that document, social document will be implemented, probably a portion will be extracted and implemented by the next administration?
Now Cheddar answered this question and to me I say me when ya no ya mame because it looked as if say or the FIFA chen and or the kusi kwan so but as to say Obeka say I me the beka koma and I dey bi ne de unia Cheddar ankasa asem no but then ochire mu say Ukraine when it comes to say all ideas na what say nkabom ehia no a obetimi aka say Mahama wayade na Mahama de oye no eno na the exact thing na nko no so baya obeye he was going to be so very much receptive obeji obia opesa oba ne nchen a obeje wawa tu wati ase ompampam nipa onye keke anka sene Mahama ye no saa no be obo Mahama ba so but pa say obekire say out in the 12 pillars in the Wakuma Mahamadi. And yeah, what done Kevin boy? Lie.
Our president-elect is showing a great sign of unity. And that's what I would have also done if I had the chance. You know, we are separated in many ways, parties and colors of parties, and it's made the agenda for the country separated as well. So when I look at the history of maybe Alan Tremartin and now also trying to add what he can to the country for us to go forward, I think it's a good thing. I would love for the fact that we all come together and then build one nation, build one country, and create jobs that we don't have. It doesn't really take one party or one group to find the solutions to all our problems, but it takes great minds to come together without hate, jealousy, selfishness, and having total concentration and focus of what we need to do. You know, I remember a lot of people used to ask me what was I going to do without parliamentary members. I never answered the question. I would have simply merged the two, whichever one that works with the vision, and then we would have moved forward. You know, I think forwardness is a great thing for us to have, but it can only come from togetherness. If we don't find a way to come together, it will be difficult for us to move forward. So I am here and I serve this country. I'm for the people. I'm not for myself. I'm sure you've all seen it now. However, I invested whatever my heart funds in campaigning so my voice can be a part of national governance. I've done it. And it wouldn't just be about funds that I will invest, but it also be about my time, my energy, my mind, and my wisdom, my knowledge, my experience, that I'm willing to contribute it to this country for the growth and for the betterment of this country.
Well, I was for into free one, and I say beside say, so say no, a jabo janya bedu, the basic in what I say. And he says the aqua could no. Yenim say election ya waje atum say bibia no wapene so bibia ye okay no eno nkyere say bi abru se be nyado bibia nkoyi enye de nyama bi ekwochew e ne line because ya antekura no yete say ya ama no pooling agent yete say edu ba bi kura no mo mafia no ne ade a enti sa nyama we nyina no say ye de say waje atum ni nyina kwanchen obetimi a pinpoint niam baako mienu miensa enan enum ensian wotwe enso enkro obetumi a kire saa niam ni nyina se aniama weni bi de nyame anim ni magi bibia atum but we de minyintum ezan sempani for class one kasa otiri hu a yeyi wa yibone.
And then also, already you've told us how contented you are with the results and the outcome of the elections, but I would want to find out from you probably what didn't go well for you, for which reason you like to do self-introspection so that in 2028, probably if you are interested in coming back, you bounce back stronger.
Cheddar say a woman say when it comes to, in fact, on my way and Kasemua, and I'm a baby or no man, a dika, a disse, yetimi man attention, na yetimi a sheni bium. But say a cousin ye did a swaya chia. One try a better a so from. Yakasi ye di enam de chia, one try a better a so from. What I say, and I say, Casse, ye did the insua yes, I found bear chinsua, one try, unre munamda. And a cassi ye did the two swa ye chia, Kayen rea monamda. So what I say, into a chill say, Bebrina and SCC. In fact, even before the election, and Yama Bebrina and SCC, during the election, Yama Bebre, after the election, and Yama Bebre. But I don't think so. Nkase be and until we jina kasasa. Same you onoma esia esiko. We look at the way forward. To say yeah twaso. What will you do? Send a beya near to na no and san to be. So now that is the priority. That is the focus, and that is where all is here, not the problems. Now he's looking at solving some of the problems and looking at what caused those problems, and Sano fee say or yenwa ebetimi aboa.
there are so many things that you will not like when you look at us as a country. And I would be making a mistake if I say I'm going to sit here and start pointing at them. Okay? It's like a burnt or a half-burnt trouser. You know, no matter how you try to point the holes and the bent parts, it's burnt. You can only replace it or repair it or fix it. And so, a wise man once said nothing. Once you see that the system and some of the things, the way it's arranged and the way it works, you know, talking about it doesn't really solve the problem. You know, just finding a better solution so you don't get bitten twice or you don't entrap yourself, you know, and start pointing fingers. I did not come here to complain because I don't believe in complaints. I don't believe in excuses. I believe in action.
Yes, so that is Nana Kwame Bediako. And no in fact, right after the election, on the first press conference, back on the end, he said that congratulatory messages na or the Emma JDM, what as a president-elect, said, you know, for a successful election, what may emerge as a winner. But this one, no, it was to let people know, say new force, you know, what is the way forward. Because there are many people, even including some of the members of the NPP, I say, brand na your makono, omunya ombe attach to the brand. But then, what I say, people have to know, say, going forward, no, this is how it's going to go. And I tell you, say, if this is the plan, if this is the vision, say all the 276 constituencies are core, you know. So I am not being say, obeti me up tap it into them. Now what me I hear you may be my youth to know near there. So to me, there, I tell you, say he has a big chance. What is because some of the people now some more can you say so we ska nese otumi spread this car. I don't know creating human and mebroni nyebinye. And if you should ask me, I would say in a way, I agree, but then it was very short. But this time, he has about 4 years, I would say, ultimately proving Yama Bichre Ghana for say, look, what you said, you know, and at this point, I don't think say be Obeko Eastern region, Obeko Baby Asa or Paco Pelland, Edia Ibia, him for him famano. Now everybody knows him. Unlike first now, Oba will be a whom or you show 2222. In this case, people know you. And then also sell the kind of project I hope so ye will crony much more. I don't think so. He need be out penny crow, you know, or Becatcher say, Sebi, Bruce Benyado for Assam Pacodo. I think that this is a good platform for him. Say, Obectre say, regardless of the fact, say, when we know, still now, Niama when you move up as well, Yamani mine, obey to me, I am money mine. Even if say, your home said 276 consequences is the doors, what I say. But to me, yeah, at least some of them were because Canada Japan here can ask them say we be human be brain and we be what I say. But then at least or the plant back could be a baby and for the funny paper 300 or the interest baby a funny paper and so okay can then it goes on to say at least our impact, some level of impact be so some people would think say orinia on money human what I say. Yeah, we understand say obi nso beka say Cheddar hotels ne sane money man. I understand. But you know, having hotel and having a Juma form of one, Sabi, yeah, you work for one and you suku nan Cheddar baby, you bet me no. Yeah, that is who we see as, you know, not be out by Juma, just say be a degree anyway, no, and then there's a line in there. Boys, near Cheddar and Juma outside. Because of street boys, now they each other, you know what I say. So go down, get a job, at least say tomato processing factory, Kranoa. Obi a wan go school kura betimi akoswa tomatoes ni bi ana betimi akwafuo ni mu akwatete tomatoes ni bi aba say omumfam process it. And yes, that is how we do it. What I say, I don't know, but then it seems to be in his plan say or per se or transforming and then you know sa financial freedom no otumi a granted though on your president. But me would also doing a comment section as do you think that just a talk and now feel say he can walk the talk. What I say, yes, this is Dynamic TV Plus. Ebusia, obey to me, I part of our WhatsApp channel, no link no our description in video description, no. Oboswa na wa join it. What I say, yes. Then every update be I the bema obiano. WhatsApp ebe to me aka. But over subscribe to the channel also. Edi amai no like video no. Chewa join or comment section ho. Aha. What's up today? Ene dear call ena medini na abro medi na na Dynamic. See you in the next one. About.
enije afutu aseresem ni nyina hefa ne yebehu no Dynamic TV Plus okutwa so memo adefo ho dawuroda subscribe na share na fa comment bra said ye be ye yebehu de wope na aso hu de medeba adwen na anya adwuma nipadua no bre entenase ma areho enye wo moso ema konkonsan so ma wo bi fi abra o subscribe Dynamic TV Plus yanka bi na bibi papa hwe don't forget sa adwen na anya adwuma nipadua no bre